And what are clinical trials? These are structured process to test new drugs, biologics, or medical devices for safety and effectiveness in humans. But there are multiple phases because they progressively gather the safety, the dosage, the efficacy, and long-term data before public release. So typically you have phase 1, and we're going to get through what all of those mean. But not all trials are created equal. The design depends on the therapeutic area. For example, cancer, you're not allowed to use placebo. Anything that's going to put the patient's life at risk, you cannot use placebo. And don't get me started on the companies that have tried and thankfully haven't been allowed to by the ethics committees do placebos on all kinds of stuff that you would think are inhumane. And in fact, they are. And this is why we have ethics committees in place too. So you cannot give placebo to a life or death medical condition. If it's oncology, you test the investigational product versus the current standard of treatment. Usually what they do is combination of things, combination therapy plus something else, or the investigational product in with a combination therapy. Oncology studies are like a completely different beast, but we are going to cover some of that in here because there's first line, second line, third line treatments, which most other conditions don't necessarily have. Now, a cancer trial might fast track patients with no other options, while a vaccine might enroll and need to enroll 30,000 healthy people. So let's break it all down. Again, I'm trying to keep this very beginner level to make it simple. So phase 1, safety and dosage. So the goal for phase 1 are to test basic safety, how the drug moves through the body, which is called pharmacokinetics, and how it acts on the body, pharmacodynamics. So those are two different things, PK and PD, both very important. Typically, you'll see PK being used a lot when you're comparing one drug to another.